Now, who would stay at a house like this? Hench Herbivore, it's over to me. So you're vegan, you're in Tenerife, where are you going to stay? A vegan B&B, of course. Welcome to the Casa Divina, and yes, those are oranges on the tree. So here's the living room, nicely decorated, lovely seating area. This is the double that Gemma and I are in. It's really beautiful, lovely artwork throughout, all lovely and clean and fresh looking. Here's our bathroom, a shower there. Kitchen, we've already eaten this morning, but there's loads of food to eat, kind of buffet style, sort of help yourself, loads of fresh fruit and just all the things you could really hope for. This is what we like to see on the fridge as vegans. And through here is the yoga studio. The view from here is something spectacular. I think you're going to agree. So this is the lovely Beth. First of all, thank you for welcoming us into your wonderful home.
Oh, thank you for
coming.
You're
very kind. Yeah, no, we couldn't be happier. And so, so you're a vegan B&B is what you're running?
Yes, we are a vegan guest house, yes.
Nice.
Lovely vegan breakfasts, and as well as yoga and meditation and massage and all those sort of things too.
We might have to take you up on all of those later on. And how many people can you cater for at any time?
I can do private retreats for individual groups of like 2 to 4, but I have got space to accommodate up to 8 people.
And we've met your 2 lovely cats. Tell us about how you came by them.
Not on purpose. As soon as I got here, within a week of getting here, there was a cat that needed a home because it was being threatened to be killed.
Oh wow.
A very beautiful, friendly Siamese cat.
Nice.
Called Chanta, as you know, yeah. And
right.
so yeah, he came to live with me.
Yeah.
And then from there, cats kept coming to be rescued.
Yeah.
And yeah, so now I have the 2, have
nice.
Chanta and Diego.
Oh, there
he is now.
There's Chanta now.
There he is. There he is.
He's gorgeous.
He's the
He's
boss.
a gorgeous little boy. And I saw on Happy Cow there's something like 13 purely vegan restaurants on the island.
Yeah, there's a lot of vegan stuff.
Are there other choices in other restaurants? Can you get vegan options?
Absolutely,
too?
yeah. I was very surprised actually. That was one of the concerns I had when I moved here, was that the limited vegan options and stuff. And I've been really surprised. Not just the restaurants, but the supermarkets and other restaurants that aren't vegan restaurants that are more than happy to cater.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm really impressed actually.
Beautiful island, vegan home where you can stay, and there's meditation and massage and yoga.
Yeah.
And beautiful animals.
All sorts, yeah.
Excursions, nature.
Lots of animals.
What more do you want? Get on down. Casa Divina.
Casa Divina, yeah. Casa Divina, Tenerife.
Link in the description. Check her out.
Thank you.
Boom. Action. Okay, so we're now going to do a bit of sightseeing. Beth, where are we going right now?
We're off to the volcano.
A volcano. What's it called?
Mount Teedy.
Mount Teedy. It's not erupted in a lot of years, so hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't today, but we'll see what happens. Now we're looking for a picnic spot. So we're back in the car. We're going a bit high up the mountain. We're actually above the clouds now. It's funny coming up this mountain. You go through sort of different environments, and towards the top here it looks a bit like Mars, if I'm honest. It's a lot colder up here as well. It's like 8 degrees cooler. I actually need to have my vest on. Sorry for the wind. This is I can't talk, it's too windy. This is the crater of a volcano, if you can hear me. I'll put subtitles if not. Can't talk, can't breathe.
1 hour later.
So we're heading out for a bite to eat. We've got a little bit of time to kill first because the restaurant doesn't open until 7. So we're going to go to a health food store. We've already been to the supermarket earlier. Is it called Macedonia, the supermarket? Mercadona. Supermarkets are called Mercadona. You can liken them to like a Sainsbury's or whatever. All the vegan whole foods stuff you could wish for, and all the basic sort of vegan processed foods, you know, your sort of burgers and sausages and plant milks and stuff. So very, very easy to get your vegan basics in the supermarkets. Let's see what they got at a health store. Guys, can I just big up how warm it is? It's November. I've got a vest on and I'm feeling warm. Why am I living in England for? I really don't know. So the food's turned up, it's looking rather nice. I went for the moussaka. I forgot the name of these potatoes, but they are sautéed in garlic and coriander, and there's tomato in there as well. Wow. Bit of aubergine, eggplant for my American viewers. Nice, got some rice there as well. Some chickpeas and some weird almonds, chickpeas and almonds. Anyway, get out of here, I'm going to tuck in. So that was Elamir restaurant. Very, very tasty food. We all had different things and we were all very impressed. A little bit cheaper than UK prices, I would say. And just things in general mostly seem to be a bit cheaper, would you say, Gemma? Yeah. We've found, yeah, I'd say it's good value for money.
The next day.
Just heading out for some daytime vegan eats. So now we're in Santa Cruz, which is not just the capital of Tenerife, but also the capital of the whole of the Canary Islands, I've just learned. Interesting. Let's see what vegan eats they've got. We just hit the goddamn jackpot. Empathy, equality, respect and sustainability are some of the words that define this project. I don't mind admitting that I feel a little bit emotional that all over the world people are having a go, you know. It's all happening. It's nice. Everyone's getting upset. Okay, so just to big up Sweet Paradise a little bit more, sadly they're out of them today, but they do oil-free roasted potatoes. Oil-free. That's amazing. So there wasn't a lot of gluten-free options. I've gone for some tortillas with wok, raw tortillas no less. So I also ordered 2 beetroot burgers, and I've got this beetroot hummus with crudité. There's good hummus. Excuse my hands. Very good. Highly recommended. Sweet Paradise, is it called? Yeah, Sweet Paradise, I hadn't forgotten. Should keep double guessing myself. That was the most amazing little place. I had What the Health on the TV. I saw James Aspey there, Juliet Galatly just came on. It was such a nice vibe of, you know, they're trying to do good in the world. And I've never seen anywhere quite like it. Well, we have a lot of vegan places in Norwich, but nothing where they're sort of promoting veganism quite that, in that way. And it's just really beautiful. I recommend that you give that a look if you come here. So as well as what you saw I ate, Gemma had a frittata and a burger as well. We've got a couple of omelettes to bring home with us. And that came to £29. Like, that's really, really, really cheap. Like I say, just a lovely atmosphere of wonderful, kind, compassionate people. Yeah. Well, we're in a bog standard sort of supermarket, and I found these Wader vegan protein bars. Never even seen these in the UK, so that's quite a find if you ask me. I say ask and not ask. It's my new thing. Okay, so this is not all vegan, it's all the sort of free from stuff, but there's a lot of vegan stuff here. There's a vegan Gary. He's also staying at the B&B. Loads and loads and loads of choices. Oh wow, and here's the gluten-free section. Sit me down to the ground.
The next day.
Okay, so it's not been quite so bright and sunny. It's been a little rainy, a little bit of cloud. It's not too bad now, but we're going to head down south where the weather's like much better today, and we're going to try out K-Vegan, which is in a kind of food court type dilly, and there's other little vegan or places with vegan food as well, so hopefully we'll get to try a few different things. Vegano. So there's a ton of vegan options there, several of which I wanted to try. They look really, really good. But the grumpy man is throwing glutinous flour everywhere, and he don't seem to want to help, and he's a bit grumpy. So we're going to try some Chinese food over here. I was worried I didn't have enough food, but we've found some of those lovely mojo potatoes again here. They will be mine. Oh yes, they will be mine. So after that grumpy in K-Vegan, the lady at Verduras, where we got these potatoes, said I look like Vin Diesel. She was a delight. Go to Verduras, whatever I just called it. Don't go to K-Vegan. Top tip.
They're delicious, aren't they?
These sauces.
They are so good.
Yeah. What is it called? Mojo. This is my favourite food that I've tried on the island. It's indigenous. Lovely. Anyway, go to Verduras, not K-Vegan. Well, our food turned up from the Oriental place, but sadly the rice had egg in it, and my noodle dish don't look too appetising. Just a load of noodles and no sauce. This is the most terrible guide to Tenerife you ever did see, most likely. So thanks for your continued viewership. Scratch that. All is forgiven. On tasting it, this is actually well seasoned. Nice fresh veggies. I'm actually really enjoying it, which I find quite surprising. So far on this holiday, you know, because Gemma and myself are so kind of, we're such awkward customers, you know, I can't have gluten. We try to avoid oil when we're, you know, you can't always do that, so we try to eat low oil. Definitely avoid the old coconut oil. You know, we're after the whole foods. We're finding it difficult to get much choice, but we're able to eat, so we're more than happy. But what I will say about this island is for your average vegan who eats like whatever, there is so much choice. It's really, really, really good. Tomorrow we're going to go to La Laguna, which is a sort of university town. So it's, you know, like a youngish population. And we know it's on Happy Cow, a lot of the vegan places are there. So we're hoping tomorrow we'll have somewhere a bit more exciting for you to check out. And yeah, see you then. Hi, well, it's our last full day here. And it's the first day we're venturing out on our own, so Beth's not going to be driving us. We thought we'd have a little us time. We've got to get the bus, and neither of us speak a word of Spanish, so wish us luck. Yes, please. We'll be the cool kids.
We did it.
We did it, Brian. look at all these Mortys. Comment below if you know the reference.
There's a lot of nice graffiti around this way.
Playmobil, not sponsored. So we're really impressed with El Limon. It's vegan and vegetarian. There's tons of options. Again, our Spanish is rubbish, but luckily the waitress was really, really good. We've got a few things coming. Woohoo! Are you excited, mate?
Yes, very excited.
So the warm salad with tofu has arrived. It looks spectacular. We've got the mojo potatoes as well. They are very, very delicious. We've had that a couple of times. This smoothie is fantastic. It's the most delicious smoothie I've ever drunk. So tropical, but it's really, it's got a sort of, I don't know how to describe it. It's really sweet, but it's got a slight sort of sharp, like really fresh citrus hit. It's the nicest smoothie I've ever drunk. It really is.
Wow.
Yeah. We swapped seats for an Instagram photo, if you're wondering. Well, my rice and vegetables just turned up. Wow. That's really, really tasty. First bit of tofu I've had since I've been here. Nice. Good balsamic on there. I wondered if the leaves were going to be hot as well, but they're not. Yep. Really lovely. El Limon. Get on down here. Oh. And the way you recognise me from YouTube, he's been vegetarian for a few months and he's now transitioning to veganism, so good man. Where is he? Walking around like he rules the roost.
Oh God.
He got in a bit of a flap, didn't he now? So we've got a fruit salad for dessert. What is this, Gem? Papaya?
Yeah.
Got some kiwis, bananas,
Pineapple?
pineapples and walnuts.
It is a modern style eco shop.
A modern style eco shop, you heard it here first, folks. Some fresh produce.
Some of this is organic, I think. It might even all be organic.
What are these? What are these, folks? Comment down below.
They call them strange fruits.
Basically any kind of health food stuff that you'd want, they seem to have it all here, don't they?
Yeah.
Good. So this Typhon is my favourite brand from back home. They've got loads of different options. And not the sort of thing that I'd buy because it's probably coconut oil. But they've got this Violife cheese platter, kind of it's aimed at Christmas. With the branding, very good. It's good that it's all available, eh? Let's get my workout in. Over. So we've come down to the beach for a little look. Of course, being a volcanic island, it's black sand, so be prepared for that. You hadn't seen it before, had you, mate?
No, I was very confused.
Black sand. Now we're trying out roots. It's got Buddha bowls and that. So there's tons of really good options here. There's lots of whole food stuff, which obviously I'm going to go for. But the way you just brought over this to let me know, they do the Impossible Burger, and they also do it sin gluten, without gluten, so you can actually get a bun with it. So yeah, this roots place, really, really, really impressed. So the food's turned up. I've got the Gado bowl. Its main feature is peanut sauce and peanuts. There's some tofu there as well. So lots of veggies. Gemma went for the ay caramba Mexican. Boom. Here we go. Bit of tofu. Sweet corn. Wow. Nice. The peanut sauce is a nice change. That's really tasty. Now I've got a mango and pink peppercorn lolly. I thought it was all fruit and just peppercorns, but haven't looked at the wrapper. There's a load of E numbers in there and some dextrose, so not the healthiest thing, but I'm going to try it out. Mango and pink peppercorns. You can taste both. They go really well together. Who'd have thunk it? Wow.
The next morning.
Okay, so in the airport in Tenerife just now, it was impossible to get anything really vegan, certainly nothing like half healthy. In the airport in Norwich in the UK on the way here, loads of vegan options, really, really, really good. But anyway, we're on the plane on the way home now. Guess what they've got? Vegan and gluten-free. Wow, let's give it a little taste. Doesn't look the most appetizing. But it's tasty though. The bechamel sauce is made with soy, so we'll have a little bit of protein in there. Yeah, that's not the most healthy thing obviously, but needs must. And that's really, really tasty. Yeah, nice job right in here, well done.
Eventually.
So we're back in the UK, just in a little coffee shop. We're in London, just waiting for our coach back to Norwich. But just to wrap the video up, Tenerife is great for vegans. Really, really, really good, wouldn't you say, Gemma?
Oh, it was better than I expected it would be.
Loads of stuff everywhere, you know, food-wise. Incidentally, that Sweet Paradise Cafe we ate, later on I found out that they run the AV group. So they're really good people. And I'd just like to speak about the Casa Divina where we stayed. The landlady, Beth, she couldn't be nicer, really warm and friendly and welcoming. We felt at home. She was fun, we had some great chats. She couldn't do enough for us. And really, really highly recommend it. So if you're vegan, get your ass to Tenerife.